Hello everybody, my name is Gummybairr. Today we're going to be going over the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Prestige system that they have recently revealed. So there has been some controversy the past about, I guess, 3 years-ish, ever since about Call of Duty 2019 came out. And everybody has really been questioning what this Prestige system is going to look like this year. Because obviously not as many people have liked the past 3 years Prestige system. If you guys aren't aware, the last 3 years of Call of Duty um, pretty much have been you get to a certain level, and then at the end of that season, your season rank then would reset back to 1, and then you just get to the certain level again. So for example, it would go from 1 to 155. Say if you got to 155 and there's still 2 weeks left in the season, you're completely maxed out at that rank. There's no leveling up, there's no prestiging, nothing. You couldn't do anything. And then like I said, say at the end of season 1 ends, then season 2 begins, you would go from 155 and you'd get reset back to 1, and then you'd obviously go from 1 to 155 again, pretty much just to level it up. And that's just how the leveling system worked. Each season you got essentially reset then. So the old prestige system worked where there was already prestiges in the game. So let's just take Black Ops 2 for example. I believe there's 11 prestiges. One of them was Prestige Master. The last 11 was Prestige Master. So you went from level 1 to 50. You prestiged. You went from 1 to 50. You prestiged 2. 1 to 50. Prestige 3. And you repeated that through all the prestiges until you got to Master Prestige. And then you get obviously all your different little prestige icons as you go through the ranks and whatnot. So pretty cool. Gives you something to rank towards. Makes getting actual player XP worth something. And makes a grind obviously for the game. Not to mention the prestige icons have always just been a traditional part of Call of Duty, been one of the best designing icons like in Call of Duty. Just some of the old Call of Duties, like you can go back and the prestige icons are just absolutely out of this world. So pretty much that's how the prestige system has worked over the years. A lot of people, when they switched to the Call of Duty 2019 prestige system, where the reset was happening at the end of the season, a lot of hate was put towards that prestige system because it's not even really a prestige system. You don't prestige whatsoever, anything. So they rolled with that kind of ranking system for the last couple years, and now we're going to be having some actual changes. So there is going to be prestige icons in the game this year, and there is going to be actual prestiges to a certain extent. So I feel like the way they did it this year, they kind of met in the middle for the people that wanted the old prestige system back, and for the people that actually did enjoy the last few years of Call of Duty prestige system. So we're going to jump right into this, get into exactly how it works, how you're going to be prestiging, and everything like that. So go ahead and click the like button on this video if you guys go ahead and enjoy it. Go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. We're getting close to 2,000 subscribers, so that helps me out a ton. And we're going to jump right into this. The first thing I want to show you here is all the prestige icons, because that's the main important thing. Everybody likes to see the prestige icons. And obviously, it's nice to know what they stand for and what prestiges are what, so that way you know when they do get launched into the game. So I'm going to throw up a little picture right here on the screen. So Prestige 1 is obviously pretty simple. Just a skull with a little knife through its head. Nothing too crazy. Prestige 2 then is going to be the skull, half white, half yellow, 2 ARs on the side of it. Once again, a pretty clean image. Prestige 3 is going to be the skull with the hood, and it's going to have the crossbows going through it. And then Prestige 4 is going to be the 3 swords, and that's pretty much a simple image. Prestige 5 then, and the final one for this season is going to be the skull that has half of its face yellow, half white, and it's also going to have the knives through the head. So you guys can feel free to comment which one is your favorite. You can feel free to comment what your opinion on these designs are. Usually they try to have some type of theme between them. So obviously for this year, you can see there's a lot of skulls, guns, arrows, and or knives, and then obviously a lot of that does have the yellow accent, like gold kind of color to it. So obviously that looks like a little bit of the theme that they're on with, at least for these first 5 prestige icons. So very simple, clean designs. I don't think I've ever really found a prestige icon that I'm like, hey, that's absolutely ugly. But I have seen better than these, I will say that. Overall, though, I'm happy that the prestige system is coming back. I'm actually going to throw up a little article on screen here, and this is going to be kind of how the actual prestige system works now, so we can kind of go over this next. So First, it states, this year, leveling up past rank 55 will allow you to earn prestige rank across all seasons rather than having it reset at the end of each season. So you no longer will reset any type of rank at the end of the season. So for example, let's just say you in season 1 can only get to rank prestige 3, right? So instead of your rank getting completely reset and you don't even get the opportunity to go to prestige 5, your rank will not get reset at the beginning of season 2. Your rank would stay prestige 3, and then obviously you would just finish up the rest of the prestiges for season 1, and then you would start then the season 2 prestiges. Now it does say right here that pretty much the beginning of season 1 reaching level 56 will unlock prestige 1. So if you're max rank like myself right now, you'll instantly probably get prestige 1. You'll just have to hop on a game and then it'll get you the prestige 1. You'll get the icon obviously and all that good stuff. This will grant you an emblem, like I just said, additional rewards, and a set of challenges. Complete those challenges to then get an exclusive calling card. So obviously, like pretty much it just stated, you'll do a challenge, you'll get an exclusive calling card. My guess is the calling card is going to have to do with something to do with prestige 1, and it's going to be some type of design that involves the prestige 1 logo. That just makes sense. That's what they've always done in old Call of Duties. Every single time you prestige, you got the new icon, you got the little calling card that had like a background with that icon. It was just usually pretty cool looking, and it's just obviously an extra little thing to throw in for prestiging. So season 1 includes 4 more prestige ranks, which also unlock a new set of challenges and rewards. So prestige 1 will be once you hit level 55, the max level, you'll get to 56, and you'll be prestige 1, and that'll go from 1 to 100. Once you get 100, that is when you get prestige 2. When you get to 150, that is when you get prestige 3. When you get to 200, that is prestige 4, and then when you get to 250, that is when you get prestige 5. Level 250 is the level cap for season 1. So there is still a level cap for you hardcore grinders. It's not like you're going to be able to get to prestige 5 and then there's automatically going to be 5 more prestiges. It's not going to be like that. They're going to limit the amount of prestiges per season, essentially, so one person doesn't just go buy the game at the beginning of the game and then go through 10 prestiges, and then by, you know, February, everybody's like, hey, everybody's already prestige master, this is boring. So this is their way of making it so people have to come back to the game, obviously, and continuously grind it all year round. I can see why they're doing it. At the same time, it is kind of frustrating. If you are a hardcore grinder, you like to be able to show people, like, hey, dude, I can get to prestige 10 by the time you even got to prestige, like, 4. You know, obviously, it's just a kind of a flex for the really good players that play a lot, but at the same time, this is nice, knowing that throughout the year, you'll have more prestiges that are going to come into the game. So like I said, I think this is in between the middle as far as like the original prestige system and how they have been doing it. I'm just very, very happy that your rank is not resetting. You may have to sit at the level cap for a few weeks or days or however long, you know, it takes, depending on how fast you get there, but at least you know that all that time to get to that level isn't going to get reset at the end of the season. You know, you're going to be able to be prestige 5 level 250. You'll sit there until the next season comes out, and I'm assuming then you'll probably have prestige mode 6 through 10, 6 through 11, probably the exact same thing as this. Every 50 levels you get a new prestige, and that's probably how it'll work throughout the rest of the seasons. Obviously, by the end of, you know, the last season of the game, we might have 20 to 30 prestiges, maybe even more if they decide to go with maybe 6, 7, 8 prestiges a season instead of just 5. But who knows? At least just right now, it looks like we're just going to be getting 5 per season now. So obviously, like I said, I really like this a lot better, just the not resetting and all that. You guys can feel free to let me know in the comments how you guys feel on this. I would still personally probably rather have the original prestige system. However, it is what it is. I'm just not a fan of having to sit at a level and have games that I'm playing and the XP that I'm getting doesn't really even do anything. Like right now, I've been playing for probably about a week now, just sitting at level 55, just sitting here. And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm getting gun camos and doing the gun camo grind and everything like that. But that level is like, man, why do I got to stay at the same level? That's the only thing that I'm just not really a fan of. But like I said, I definitely am going to enjoy this whole system a lot better than it was the last few years. So that's one thing. And then one last thing, it says, at the end of Season 1, players can continue ranking up from wherever they ended up on the prestige ranks. This allows players who may not have enough time to level up catch up in the later seasons, while also not resetting the progress of anyone who reached the max rank during the season. So once again, like I said, if you only get to Prestige 3 and Season 2 drops, you won't get reset. You'll stay Prestige 3. You'll be able to do Prestige 4, Prestige 5 then, and then you'll be on to the Season 2 stuff. So same situation then, obviously, it goes if it's later on in the year. You know, you start falling behind maybe 1 month or 2, and then, you know, you eventually catch up. You're fine. You're just going to obviously go through as it is. So, honestly, if you're a player that doesn't get to play a lot, this is pretty much just like the normal prestige system for you. You know, you might not even ever get to the max rank, you know, prestige 5, mat rank, whatever. So it's kind of like the normal prestige system for you at some sense. But the players that are hardcore grinders, play a lot, and are just really good at the game are obviously going to get to that max rank pretty quick. So that's my only thing. But prestige mode is back, so that is a plus. I'm very excited for that, and I'm very happy that they are adding something close to what we used to have, at least in the game. I'm not sure why they ever would have got rid of the original prestige system. The only thing I can think of is they just want people to keep coming back throughout the year when they have all these season updates. But, you know, that's the only logical thinking I can think of. But either way, that is going to be it for the video. If you guys are here still, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe to the channel if you guys aren't subbed to the channel already. And also go ahead and click the link in my bio to my Twitch account, twitch.tv/gummybear_gaming. I stream all the time over there. I'm always going for camos. Just grinding levels and stuff. When this season comes out, we're going to be playing Warzone, going for as high prestige as possible, all that good stuff. So you don't want to miss out on the fun streams that I have over there. Go ahead and click the follow button on my Twitch and say what's up in chat. And yeah, other than that, that is it for the video. Let me know in the comments what you guys have to say on the prestige system in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And that is going to be it for the video. So hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace.